Hey beauties, welcome back to my channel. I am Farlie Solomons and today I'm going to create Hande Ercel's makeup look. And the foundation that I've used today is Dior Forever Undercover 24 Full Coverage and my shade is 030. And over that I have used Dior Forever Perfect Cushion and my shade is 3N. What this does is basically this gives that skin some flawlessness. It really makes the skin go ooh la la. And the palette that I've used today is Sephora Vivid Earth and the second palette I used is Zoeva Naturally Yours. The first shade that I've used today is Fundamental and this is how my skin looks after the foundations that I have applied. Fundamental goes on the entire eyelid, also covering the brow bone. I have used a fat brush for this, as you can see, and this helps me to apply the shade evenly on the entire eyelid. The second shade is Primary from the same palette and this goes on the crease line. I have used a fluffy blending brush for this. Applying the shade on the crease line and gently diffusing it and also pushing it up towards the start point of my eyebrows. What this does is basically this gives that depthness to the eyes and it gives that deep set of eyes even if you're using a very light shade, and pulling it out at the same time from the outer corner towards the tip of the eyebrows. Then the shade Craft from the same palette goes on the complete eyelid, leaving the crease line. I have used a flat brush for this, also leaving the inner corner of the eyes. Keep applying the shade little by little. Create that intensity. And then using a blending brush, I have simply diffused the shade on the crease line. And pushing it up towards the eyebrow. From my Zoeva palette, I have used Slow Dance. And this goes on the complete eyelid, leaving the inner corner. I did wet my brush a little bit and then dipped the brush into the shade. The shade in the palette looks really dark, but when you apply it, it wasn't that dark. So that's the reason I did wet my brush for this shade. And then going with a blending brush, I'm simply going to blend the crease line and diffuse the shade into the crease line. At the same time, I'm just pulling the shade out towards the tip of my eyebrow. This is really very important and that's how you'll get that silky smooth shades on the eyelid. The next shade from the Zoeva palette is First Love. It is? Yes, it's First Love. Oops! And this goes on the inner corner. I have used a really small flat brush for this. And as you can see, this brush really fits the inner corner of my eyes. And then going back with the brush that I used for Slow Dance, I'm just going to diffuse the edges, as you can see. Going again with First Love, adding a little bit more of that shade. And also on the brow bone. Perfect. It's a super easy look and you will see once it's done, it's a super gorgeous look too. Going with my the Luminizes Quad palette, I have used Penny Lou from this palette, and this goes on the inner corner of my eyes where I used First Love. So this goes over First Love, and this goes also on the brow bone. And then going back with the brush that I used, Slow Dance, I'm just going to diffuse the edges, and then using a blending brush, I'm going to diffuse the edges also into the crease line, and then pulling it out at the same time from the outer corner. Adding a little bit on the brow bone, and then just using a blending brush, I'm just simply going to diffuse the shade a little bit. And this is how it looks like. Cool? Yep. For the eyeliner, I used Dior Show On Stage liner, and this is matte black. And this is a really super cool liner. I fell in love with this liner after using a couple of times. Initially I didn't like it, but now I like it. As you can see, I'm following the natural line of my lashes, and that's how I create my wing. Basically, to master your wing, you need to start really slow and keep building up the thickness as you create the wing. So starting from the inner corner, I'm just dragging the line out towards the end of the lashes, and then pulling it up towards the tip of my eyebrows, and then creating the thickness little by little. I like the inner corner to be thin and the outer corner to be thick. Super easy. I think once you practice your wing, creating the wing, it's really simple to do so. And this eyeliner is waterproof, and it is really waterproof. See? Super easy. And it's really black. Oops, I have a little bit on the crease line, but I'm going to just remove that off quickly. Avoid opening your eyes like how I did when you're using an eyeliner actually. I'm going to go and do the other eye, and this is how both my eyes look right now. For the eyelashes, I used my very own eyelashes, Farlie Solomons, and the style that I used today is Angelic. I love these lashes because they are really not heavy on my eyes, and it's light as well as at the same time it's thick, and the band really hugs the lash line. So this is my favorite, one of my favorite styles, and I'm going to go off camera and apply my false eyelashes. And as you can see, this is how my false eyelashes look like with this look. Super gorgeous. For the mascara, I used Hourglass today, and I'm just going to push my natural lashes into the false lashes that I have, and simply making it more neat. And then I have used Dior Crayon eyeliner, and this is in black, and this is waterproof too. So I'm just going to fill that space under my lashes just like that. Also a reminder, it's really very important to apply an eye primer before starting any eye makeup. This basically helps the makeup to stick around for a longer time, and also it doesn't smudge. The shades on the eyes just remain intact. Going back with craft under the lower lash line, just like that. I'm just going to spread it evenly under the lower lash line, as you can see, leaving the inner corner. Super cool. And then going with slow dance. I've used a really small brush for this, and as you can see, I'm going right over the lashes, over the lower lashes, creating a little bit of smoky eyes actually, but wearable. I have simply applied the shadow on the outer corner of the lower lash line. As you can see, this gives the eyes that cattish look and also a little bit smoky. And I normally do this when I wear makeup. This is how I do it. I love this look and I am so happy. And then going back with my Dior crayon, I am simply going to add that spark on the outer corner of my waterline and leaving the entire waterline empty. So just adding that ooh to the outer corner and creating sexy eyes. I love doing this, and as you can see, I am filling only the outer corner. This is really important because if you fill the complete waterline, your eyes will look small and it won't give you that cat eye effect. So this is how I do it. Love it. And going back with Penny Lou highlighter, I'm just going to fill the inner corner of the lower lash line, just like that. Using a small flat brush for this. And you are done. It's super easy. I love this look. And then using my mascara on the lower lashes. Don't forget to use the mascara on the lower lashes. See how cool it looks. Love it. Super excited with this look. And as you can see, my eyes were literally tearing with this step, but this is essential. So I needed to distract myself a little bit until I stopped tearing. And this is how it looks like. Isn't it cool? Yep, loved it. Normally I don't use a concealer, but I prefer using a loose powder, and today I have used Kate Tokyo the Base Zero Loose Powder, and this loose powder does have a hint of color to it and definitely gives me that smooth finish under the eyes. Today I have used Morphe bronzer palette, and this is how the shades are in the palette. And I have used the lightest shade because Hande Ercel's makeup, her contouring is not really heavy, it's really light. So I'm going to do the same thing today. I have used the lightest shade and lightly contour my face, the hollows of my cheeks, the jawline, my nose, and also my forehead. In case you don't know my social media handle, on Instagram I am Farlie Solomons, and on Facebook I am Farlie Solomons Makeup Artist. So in case you don't know, you have this information now. Go and follow me there. And then keep adding as required. Not forgetting to contour my nose I love to contour my nose. As you know, if you've seen my past videos, I don't leave my makeup without contouring my nose. It's really very essential for me. And for the blush, I thought I lost you, but finally when I found you, I'm so relieved. This blush is my favorite. This is Bare Minerals and it's called Vintage Peach. So what I am doing right now is I have used a small brush and I'm simply placing the blush on the apple of my cheeks and diffusing it into the skin. Just like that. Diffuse it gently, and then under the contour I have simply used my loose powder. And when I saw most of Hande Ercel's pictures, under the contour the area is really clean of hers, and I'm doing the same thing. Normally I always do this, but since I'm following her makeup techniques, her makeup look, so I thought I should emphasize on this more. And so the lip shades, I have used NYX Matte Velvet shade Beach Casual, and I have used YSL 05 shade 05. Now NYX is matte, but YSL is having a little bit of a gloss in it, so I have mixed both shades. Now the blush was really not enough for me. I thought it was really too pale for this look. So I took my NYX Sweet Cheeks palette and simply picked up the shade from the palette simply to enhance the blush a little bit more. This is the end of the tutorial. I hope you liked this look as much as I loved creating this look for you. If you liked it, please don't forget to hit the subscribe button and like this video. A very happy Valentine's Day to everyone who's celebrating this day with your loved ones. Take care. Bye-bye.